you'll notice that I've exported my drop down menu. Obviously just above it you put your banner. Just a quick tip, if you select the image, the navigation bar in Dreamweaver, and you go left, and you can page down, and you know it's not very difficult to actually get your cursor above, you know, or if you go onto the other side and you can't get your cursor there, or you can't get your cursor down here for whatever reason, sometimes happens, if you go to the edge of the image and just press right arrow and then down, you'll always get down. Right, well, we've centered it here just to make sure, because obviously we want to add some text to it, so it needs to be centered to the page. So the next thing is to insert a table. So we're going to insert a table. We're going to have no border thickness, 3 rows, 3 columns. Table width, same as our nav bar. Center it. And then this needs to be quite a lot smaller for advertising. Normally it's say by 100 or so pixels. You won't see it because they're invisible, so these are acting like text boxes, the equivalent of on a web page. Then we've got to stretch it out and put in at the top our welcome, so put the vertical alignment to top and write welcome. Obviously here, to tidy this up, that needs to be heading 1. If the website, which you can see it's something to do with stars and planets, there's something to do with stars and planets or whatever, you could have a subheading, for example, main text or body text or whatever you want to call it should be in paragraph. Why? Because then you can change it later and change it globally or universally. Insert images, insert image, and then if we find where we are, so I think we're in this folder here. If I go into images, I've got some images here saved, so I'll insert an image there. Now, see, being a bit sci-fi-ish, this website, you can shrink them. That's not particularly appropriate for that sort of thing, because you can see it's not really that clear. It needs to be a much bigger image, but nonetheless, that's the sort of image. That's the way to put them in. To put a drop-down menu in, to put a rollover image in, insert image objects, rollover, so when you roll over the image it will change. Try and find 2 images that are broadly the same size. So that's about 250 sort of thing. That's 500. See that one? No. That one and see that one, yes. Right, that image with that image will work because they're both 200 or so. Alternate text, Doctor Who images. It's important that because when you roll over it, it would say Doctor Who. That's the alt tag. So if you're blind and you're using a screen reader, save the changes. I'm just pressing F12 now to preview. And when it pops up, just enable. See, my nav bar is all working. That button doesn't do anything. Sorry, that picture, but that picture does. And it rolls over quite neatly. Next thing is to add, show you how to add hyperlinks. Insert link. So this one may go to, make sure you put HTTP in. You can just copy the link in, bbc.co.uk/Doctor Who. Don't even know if that's a real web page, but if you are going to an outside page, put blank in there so it opens up a new window. So that's then become a hyperlink. If you want to do it as an image, you can do it down the bottom here. And I'm just going to open that up to Google. You could find a good page to link to, and then of course you can away you go with that and just copy and paste that in. Again, blank. And the only other one that I need to show you is if I just insert an image first of all. let's try that one. Now that's quite a big image, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that down here somewhat. Now, if I wanted to create a link to just one part of this, go to the top there. That can be a link to Doctor Who .co.uk/tower, because it's a tower. You just copy and paste the web address in, and then on the same image you can have another one, and this can be something completely different. This one could be, those two L's there, and that could be whatever you want. And again, put it in blank. Okay. The only other, so that's what's called an image map or hotspots. That was a rollover image, but remember everything is in the insert menu here, here, and then obviously if you're going to want to do hotspots, you'll find them down the bottom here. You can also make links down the bottom here rather than going to insert hyperlink, your choice. Finally, in page properties, you can add a background image, a collage from fireworks for example. You could add a background color and your links. See, there you go, that's where you can change all your headings there, make them far different, really stand outish. So I think we chose heading 3, so you could go through that. Your link color you could change. Normally links would be blue, but I'm just doing that very quickly. And maybe the text color could be sort of an off black. Now go OK, and you can see how it's applied the theme to the web page really. And that's it. So now we've learned hyperlinks, setting up a page. Once you've done it, work on your home page first. Put a welcome in there, which will appear up there in the corner. Welcome to Stars and Planets or something. And then once you've saved it, you can save it as your homepage index. Okay, yes. But of course then, if you wanted to make your gallery page, it's very easy, because you just make your gallery page there, you press save, and then you delete the content of the page, and then all you've got to do, actually you might have to go through this one at a time, all you've got to then do is rename that gallery. So you've got a gallery page, and if I open it up, I remember I saved it before I did it, and an index page, a home page, gallery, and an index page. And you can go on and use the home page or the gallery page as your next template for the next part of your website.